The Switch March Report, with your host, Red Quan. Hello to all of you out there, Nintendo fans, bored people with nothing better to do, the 3,000 bots I bought, and welcome to the Nintendo Switch Monthly Report. For all the new bots out there who don't know, this is a series where I look at what's been going on with the Switch over the past month, what the games we've gotten are, what the games we're going to be getting are, and that's about it, actually. Maybe some announcements we've gotten, and the vaguest possible guess at sales numbers we probably already have at this point. It's really not a very impressive show, but at least I'm making a video, okay? You can't say I'm not. These are like the only videos I've done in the past month, though, and I think they're people's least favorites, so I better get to work on that. Hello, all 3,400 of you, I'm Red Quan, and welcome to the Nintendo Switch March 2021 report. So first off, did we get the announcements? And the answer is actually yes. We finally got our first actual true Nintendo Direct in like years, and it was basically just another Nintendo Direct. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm very happy they're doing Nintendo Directs at all again, and I really do think they're a better way of doing things for everybody, but they definitely aren't perfect, and I think we were reminded of that with the February Direct. Well, I guess I'm saying we like I know how everybody else felt about it, which I really don't, because I don't pay attention to these things, but it seemed like we didn't get anything too crazy. Splatoon 3 was pretty cool, and Skyward Sword is pretty neat if you haven't played it, although I'm not too sure many people who liked Breath of the Wild are gonna be all that crazy about a game that's as linear as it is. They even felt the need to warn you that it wasn't like Breath of the Wild. They're like, oh, well, this is that weird, stupid thing we were doing before that, but if you wanna play it. I don't know, kinda weird. Miitopia is back, we got a new Mario Golf, and from the creators of Octopath Traveler comes Project Triangle Strategy. There is zero self-awareness with that name. They actually think Triangle Strategy sounds cool. You don't put project in front of a name unless you think it's a really cool name. Octo means 8, and triangles have 3 sides, so, Oh my gosh. Most people will probably be excited about a few things here or there, but I think there are surprisingly few things here that'll be exciting in general for people. Splatoon 3 is pretty big, and the opening sequence looked really cool, if that says anything about the story mode or having more open terrain-like maps, but we really don't know all that much about it, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if everything in terms of story and level design is mostly the same as the first 2 games. And other than that, I don't see anything that's going to get more than a select group of people all that excited. Skyward Sword is great, but it's a port, and most Zelda fans have probably already played it, and the new fans from Breath of the Wild are probably a little scared off by how much people bash it in comparison for being such a linear game. Getting a Mario sports game is cool, but and maybe this is just me here, but golf is the least exciting one they could have done. I know that Mario Golf probably has more games than Mario Baseball or Soccer or Shuffleboard, but do people really want them more? And my guess is no, I really doubt it. Still probably exciting for some people, but probably not a ton. And some people are probably happy about Miitopia too. So yeah, I'm not complaining about the Direct, but also I don't think a lot of things are going to be exciting for a lot of people. And that was a longer announcement segment than I should have done. My apologies. So now, what games did we get in February? Well, I'm glad you asked. The big game was, of course, Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. Super Mario 3D World is a great game, and Bowser's Fury probably is too. I still don't really understand what it is because I've heard 3 people vaguely try to describe it and none of them made sense. But Mario 3D World is good, I know that. You can get it for $15 on the Wii U. But then you don't get Bowser's Fury, whatever the heck that is, and you wouldn't want to miss out on that. That's how they get ya. And we also got Bravely Default too. I'm pretty much only bringing it up because I already saved the picture, but for whatever reason I thought this was a much bigger deal than it actually is. It's just another game. And speaking of games, we actually got another game in February. Dinos and Ghosts. Nintendo Seal of Quality? Never heard of it. Whatever happened to that? Some of the games I've made look higher quality than this, and I'm an idiot. And we're also getting 1912 Titanic Mystery, where you solve a mystery on the Titanic. Well, actually it's the Titanic 2 to be precise. It's the sequel to the Titanic. Personally, I was hoping for Titanic DLC first, but this is cool too. And then we're getting Horned Knight. Haven't seen anything like this before. This is definitely its own thing. And what about in March? We start off the month with Harvest Moon One World. Everyone was getting tired of the old, overdone Harvest Moon formula where you go into space and explore the galaxy. It's just getting stale. Only one world this time, they said. Just the one, and they stuck to it. And that's really the selling point for the game. I don't even remember what this game was. I just saved the picture because I think it's funny out of context. I have no idea. I really don't. We're also getting Crash Bandicoot 4. Now this might just be me, but Crash Bandicoot looks so low quality to me. Maybe I'm a spoiled Mario fan, but it just doesn't look smooth, it doesn't look interesting, and it doesn't look fun. Is this just what 3D platformers are except for Mario? I don't know, but other people seem to like it, so whatever. And then we have a couple of games I think have cool premises, which are Dreaming Sarah, where you have to work your way through this weird dream world to get out of a coma, and A Day Without Me, where you wake up and the entire town is abandoned and strange, and you don't know what happened. Both sound pretty interesting. To me, at least. I don't care what you think. And we're also getting America Wild Hunting, the game where you snipe bald eagles. Just like in real America. This game makes itself sound like a simulation, but like, this can't be legal, right? We also have this, which is not a parody or a joke. It's just copying. I could probably put my stinking Pikmin 4 game there on the eShop, and Nintendo would not question it. So, on to a different topic, let's talk about sales numbers. The Switch probably had some sales, probably did. I bet it sold alright for both games and systems, maybe a little bit better on the game side with the Mario port, and with a Direct and everything. No pick to pick this month because 1, there were no good ones, and 2, I'm 99% sure nobody cares even a little. This has concluded your Nintendo Switch March 2021 report. Well, I'm Red Quan. How do you feel about the Switch's February, and how do you think its March will be? Do you think you can legally hunt bald eagles? Can you just go out and snipe one right now? I can't imagine you can. And also, it just wouldn't be a good look anyway. Also, would you go on a ship called the Titanic 2? That sounds like you're asking for it to me. And after that, I'll stop in for a ride on the Hindenburg 2. I was thinking of another stupid sequel for like 5 minutes, and that's what I came up with. That's kinda sad. Anyways, I'm Red Quan, thank you all for watching, and I'll hopefully see you all later. Goodbye.